Hey, it's Katie Fox, and tonight we're talking about Arrow, Season 3, Episode 6, called Guilty. Beware spoilers, I'm going to spoil the whole episode for you, so if you haven't seen it, beware, don't watch this, you have been warned. To start, we're going to start with Roy and his guilt about killing Sarah. He asked Felicity for some help, basically, to get some blood work done to see if he has Mirakuru still in his system. She does perform the test and finds that he does not still have it in his system, but that he could have possibly had it in his system around the time that Sarah was murdered. So that doesn't really do much to lessen his guilt. Plus, with some other technical speak from Felicity, from like the arrows, how they could have technically been thrown into Sarah's chest with the Mirakuru, he feels really, really guilty and is pretty sure that he murdered Sarah accidentally. Then we kind of move on to Oliver, who gets in a fight with Ted. Ted, of course, is kind of the mentor for Laurel as she tries to get over the Sarah thing and tries to become strong and tough and eventually take up the mantle of Black Canary. So Ted has a shady past, which is now resurfacing, and he's being accused of murder via a lot of punches to the face. So obviously you're going to think of him because he's a boxer and his weapon of choice is his fists. So Oliver goes to confront Ted, and Ted says, no, look, I didn't do it. Laurel says, no, he didn't do it. And then Ted says, actually, I used to be a vigilante just like the Arrow, and I had a teammate, a sidekick named Isaac, and he also liked to use his fists, and he's probably trying to set me up. So Oliver gets on the case. I think in between this, I'm not exactly sure where this happened in the episode. I'm just going to throw it out there right now because I don't want to not talk about it. So I believe after this point, Roy is in the same room with Laurel. I believe that Ted's there, Ollie's there, Felicity's there, and Roy just feels like he has to get it off his chest. He has to tell Laurel that he killed her sister, Sarah. So he says, based on the tests that Felicity has run, based on, the timing, and that he did have Mirakuru in his system, that he very likely killed her, apologizes for it, and considers leaving the team. And then we're kind of left with Diggle going, well, you should probably let him go, Oliver, because he's done something bad, and you can't reward, bad behavior with positive reinforcement. So then there's that whole kind of thing where Roy takes off and Laurel's pissed because she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't really want to attack Roy because she likes Roy, and it's all kind of a messed up situation. Anyway, Isaac comes back into the picture and takes Ted and Laurel hostage. And Arrow obviously does not take well to this, and he goes to save Laurel. And Roy joins in as well and eventually kind of saves the day to redeem himself, not only to Oliver, who was considering kind of letting him go just because of pressures from Diggle, and kind of redeems himself in the eyes of Sarah as well because, a life was taken, but her life was saved. Then Oliver and Roy head back to headquarters, and Oliver does his voodoo mind trick relaxation thing that he learned in China during his time there. It kind of allows old memories to resurface, and basically what Roy experiences is his memories of killing someone in the way that he believed that he killed Sarah, but it was actually just an innocent police officer, and Sarah was actually behind Oliver in a clock tower at that time. So he was not responsible for the death of Sarah, which was good for Roy, but ultimately he's still killed. So it was an unfortunate event, but at least it wasn't him killing a teammate and a friend. So that was a woo moment. And then Oliver says, you know what, we should call you Arsenal. So Roy gets a new nickname. I'm not sure if they've called him that before, but anyway, his name now is Arsenal, which is pretty cool. I always like the superhero names. And then kind of the episode ends with Laurel seeing Ted looking tough and thanking him for helping her out through this very difficult time and kind of building her up. And you can tell that Laurel and Katie Cassidy has really been like hitting the gym. She looks hard as a rock, and it's really impressive, kind of the turn that she's taken. So it kind of leaves it at that. And then spoilers for the next episode. If you don't want to hear about the next episode, turn this off now. The spoiler for the next episode is the villain's going to focus on Cupid, who is obsessed with Arrow and obsessed in like a killy kind of way, so we're going to see how that plays out. And one last thing, they did release images of Laurel as the Black Canary today, in her all kind of black outfit and the jacket that was worn by Sarah as well. And I have to say that she does do the character justice. I've been kind of love and hate with Laurel in the past, but they've really built her up. They've really built up the pain, and she has all the right reasons for wanting to take up the mantle, and she's been training really hard, working really hard, and all that she wants to do is honor her sister's memory and find out who murdered her and, you know, kind of make it right. So I think that she looks really, really cool. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out because she does look great. And that's coming from someone who doesn't really like Laurel, but yeah, she does look awesome. So did you guys watch Arrow tonight? Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on everything. And I'm back next week with more videos. I do apologize for not having videos out for Gotham or The Flash this week. I've just been really, really busy. I got a job and I'm still finishing school, and just, yeah, it's been a lot. But I will do some next week for Gotham and for The Flash and for Arrow, and possibly this week I'll try to do one for Constantine as well if I can catch up on the previous episodes that I've missed. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Anything that you can do to help me further this is so much appreciated, and I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.